Hey yoga friend, today we are discussing foundational yoga cues, meaning the words that you say when you teach a yoga class. So this video is going to be great for any yoga teachers who might be struggling with verbal cues in your classes or just wanting a little refresher of a few tips for cueing in your classes. My name is Ashley and I am a yoga teacher, and I have been a full-time teacher for about 5 years now. 5 years. It's been a while, and I've taught multiple teacher trainings and workshops and so many classes. And through the course of this time, I've also come up with a bunch of lists and helpful tips for other yoga teachers. And you can actually find my cueing guide available for download. It is a priced or a guide I have for sale. It's $27, but it's like 18 pages of really awesome tips and tricks and helpful exercises to get you going and thinking a little bit more about the words that you're using in your classes. So this comes from that. So these are the 6 foundational pose cues, and it's just a list, and we're going to go through them. These cues, because they're foundational, need to be in your class. If you're missing out on them, your students might get confused, and you might just feel a little bit off if you're not doing these foundational pose cues. And this is for the poses. So we're going back to basics. Number 1 is poses on alignment. Talking about where your body is in space or on the ground, or where your arms are supposed to be. So instead of just calling out a pose and expecting people to know what to do, telling them where their feet are supposed to be, where their arms are supposed to be. And one of the best ways to do this is work from the ground up. So first talk about where your feet are, and then the knees, the hips, the shoulders, the torso, the arms, the head, the neck, and then the gaze. All right, number 2 will be your gaze, to tell people where they're supposed to be looking. Your gaze, or your drishti, is your focal point, and it helps keep you focused. And that's one thing, I know I have a tendency to forget to tell people where to look, but sometimes people will be looking all over the place and not focused. So tell them an exact spot of where their gaze is supposed to be, whether it's at the tip of the nose, or at your fingertip, or up towards the sky, or find a single point on the wall out in front of you for balance. Just helpful to tell people where their gaze should be. Number 3 is distal points. This is one of the things that I learned in my first yoga teacher training, is to direct the body to lengthen from the places of the body that are farthest from your body. So like your fingertips, farthest from the body. So your distal points would be your hands. Distal means away from center, away from the midline. So your arms, where they should be, maybe, let's see, it should be facing up or down. So cue where the hand should be. Sometimes an adjustment of just like flipping the hand or turning allows so much more openness. So tell them where the arms are supposed to be reaching, where the head's supposed to be, where from like if the back of the heel is supposed to be the farthest point from your body. So cue the distal points and cue them to lengthen a little bit more. Okay. Number 4 is to cue modifications and intensifications. So don't assume that everyone's going to be able to do the pose in the exact way that you're able to do it, or that someone else is able to do it. So make sure that you offer them a way to modify or customize. So you can customize by, let's say, putting your knee down in a lunge, or if you want to intensify that lunge, lift your front heel. So give them options. You don't have to say this is level 1, level 2, level 3. I would actually keep out levels, because that can often make people feel bad about the pose that they're in. Just say, today, if you're not feeling it, just drop it down. Or if you're, today, if we're still building strength. So using words that are empowering to people who maybe don't have the strength yet for crazy intensifications, still allowing them to, and telling them that you're still here, you're still present, you're still focused, you're still getting all of the wonderful benefits. But telling them a modification or way to intensify can be very helpful, especially if you do an all levels class. Okay, we're almost there. Number 5, inhale and exhale. you want to remind people to breathe, but not just in a way that you say, remember to breathe, because obviously they're going to breathe. People aren't going to hold their breath for too long. But if you add inhale and exhale with a couple of actions, this can be a very, very beneficial type of cue for people. If you're holding a pose for a while, let's just say arms are out, warrior two, you say inhale, lengthen or get taller, exhale, soften the shoulders. So you say inhale and then an action word. Inhale, do something, exhale, do something. And we stay there for a while. This can also be helpful when you're cueing a sun salutation or a breath-based move. So inhale, reach up, exhale, fold forward, inhale, half lift, that kind of thing. But reminding people on the inhale and exhale. And when you cue the inhale and exhale, make sure that you're breathing with them so you're not going too fast. And the last thing is a foundational yoga pose cue is a contraindication, or what tends to go wrong. So using this as a template, you can fill in the blanks. There's a tendency to blank. So today let's blank, and you should fill in the blank. So saying that again, there's a tendency to fill in the blank. So today let's fill in the blank, and you should fill in the blanks. Example, warrior two. There's a tendency to collapse the knee inward. So today, let's press the pinky toe to the floor to open up the knee, and you should feel strength and alignment in your hip or in your knee. You should feel a stronger pull in your back leg, something like that. But you can do that for any of them. Okay, quick recap. Number one, alignment cues, very important. Number two, gaze or drishti. Number three, cueing distal points, the farthest points from your body into a lengthening position. Number four, modifications and intensifications. Number five, inhale and exhale with action words. And number six, contraindication, or what tends to happen in each pose and how to fix it. Those are your 6 foundational yoga pose cues that should be in every single class. In a future video or next video, I will add additional yoga poses that you can add to your class. So that will be coming up next. Look forward to that, and I will see you next time. Make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe for more yoga teaching helpful videos, and check out my website and more videos at ashesyoga.com, where you can jump on my email list where I give out tips and more tricks and let you know when more videos are updated. That's all for now. Again, thank you so much for joining. Stay tuned for next yoga teaching helpful video. Bye.